Good afternoon, YouTube. It's Mellow DFS coming to you live and direct. Here to give you my fave 5 running backs for NFL Week 2. Thank you for those who are tuning in, those who subscribe, those who like the videos. Appreciate the love, y'all. Like I stated before, I will have my link in the description for the DFS tools just for y'all. You don't have to take my word for it. Just check the link, check out the tools. Limited time now. Alright, let's jump into this real quick. I'm gonna go from 5 to 1. Alright, and I also have a bonus running back as well to look after. So let's jump into this. Now, my 5th running back, I'm going with Christian McCaffrey. Alright. Now they're going against ATL. Now he was targeted at least 8 times in the past 3 games. ATL is 27th against the running back position. He's averaging 18.85 fantasy points in 4 underdog games. He's averaging 15.26 fantasy points in over 12 games. He's averaging 17 fantasy points in the past 5 games. Game versus Dallas on week 1, he had 10 carries, 50 yards, 9 targets for 6 receptions, 45 yards. I feel like it's going to be a bounce back game, knowing that Greg Olsen is out, and just the fact that inconsistent passing game, he should get more touches. Alright, so that's my guy at number 5. Now, going at number 4, I am going to go with Jay Ajayi. Alright, going against Tampa Bay away. Alright, Tampa's probably the worst defense in the running back position. They're 31st, allowing 1.1 rushing touchdowns. Philly is rushing 7% more when favored. I'm just feeling like they're more likely going to defeat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with more so the running game. Against ATL, let's see, it's ATL on the first week. He had 2 touchdowns for 15 carries, 62 yards, and that was for 20 fantasy points. You know, he has great upside at 6,300. So, and that's my number 4 pick. All right, now number 3, I'm gonna go with Todd Gurley. All right, Todd Gurley the second. Now he's averaging 5 red zone targets in the past 3 games. Let's see, he's averaging 20.70 fantasy points in 2 big favorable games. He's definitely to look at, just the fact that how Peterson on the Redskins had a great performance. All right, he's averaging 27.50 fantasy points in over 11 games. He's averaging 22.28 fantasy points in 5 home games. See, Arizona, they allow 7% more fantasy points to running backs when away. Just a downside on him, he's averaging 25% less fantasy points going against divisional rivals. But that's something to look at. Last year against Arizona, you see, week 7 he had 28 fantasy points, and that was at home. But knowing this is a away game, on week 13 he had 21 fantasy points, and that was a away game against Arizona. So, but knowing that they're home, you know, he got 20. That was 28%. That was 28 fantasy points at home. So we'll see how he does this week. So that's one of the guys I'm looking at number 3. Like I stated before, if you haven't already, check out Dashboard with visual stats, 24/7 data crunched in, alright, to give you the best success in DFS. Like, this is one examples for the running back position. You see the opponent's rank, alright. You see it in the past 3 games, their fantasy point total. You see how many carries and how many targets in the last 3 games. You also see how many rush carries in the last 3 games. You'll see the own, and you also could watch your players as well. All right, you can also switch from DraftKings to Fanduel in your liking. All right, but limit time now. Once you sign up, go to your menu bar, you will receive my 20 watch players that you could check out and add to your lineup optimizer. Alright, like I stated, once you click on your watch players on your menu, you'll see Melo's DFS picks button right here. Just click on that button and you will receive my 20 watch players. Alright, but you can also look for studs. You can find your sleepers to give you that advantage in DFS, and check out the lineup optimizer to help your chances to be above the rest. And that's in my limited time now. $1 for 30 days. Why not? It's a great deal. Best tool out right now. Alright, so just check it out and you won't be disappointed. Alright, so check it out, my link. Alright, now going to my number 2 player, I'm looking at Melvin Gordon III. Alright, sorry y'all, I'm driving, bear with me. Alright, now he's very involved in the offense. Alright, the last game versus Kansas City, he had last game versus Kansas City, he had 30 fantasy points. He had 15 carries for 64 yards. He was targeted 12 times for 9 receptions for 102 yards. Phillip Rivers will be looking his way to dominate in the offense. Alright, Buffalo's is last, allowing 1.1 rushing touchdowns in the last 9 games. They're 31st, allowing 106.8 rushing yards average. Buffalo allows 19% more fantasy points to running backs when at home. Alright, he's averaging 23 fantasy points in the past 5 games. Just a great matchup for Melvin Gordon. Alright, so that's my number 2 spot. And number 1, if you haven't knows already, will be Alvin Kamara. Alright, monster game against the Bucks in week 1. He had 46 fantasy points, 3 touchdowns, 8 carries for 29 yards, 12 targets for 9 receptions, 112 yards. He has an average of 7 red zone targets in the past 3 games. Against Cleveland, they're 28th against the running backs position. They're ranked 25th, allowing 0.9 rushing touchdowns. Alright, New Orleans rushes 31% more when favored in the past 9 games. Cleveland allows 11% more fantasy points to running backs when away. Alright, he's averaging 24.74 fantasy points in the past 5 games, and that's my fave 5. Alright, now my bonus time running back for week 2. I am looking at Dion Lewis. Alright, going against my going against Houston. Now, he had 22 fantasy points against Miami. He had 1 touchdown for 16 carries, 75 yards. He was targeted 8 times for 5 receptions for 35 yards. He's averaging 15.05 fantasy points versus Houston. He's averaging 12.23 fantasy points overall in the past 2 years. Houston's ranked 29th, allowing 1.1 rushing touchdowns. They're 27th, allowing 109.3 rushing yards. And, he averages 56% more fantasy points versus non-division opponents. Just a great upside spot for your running back. He'd probably be definitely low owned to help with your lineups. Alright, so that's my fave 5 with the bonus pick. We have Christian McCaffrey, Jay Ajayi, Todd Gurley, Melvin Gordon III, Alvin Kamara, and a bonus pick, Dion Lewis. If you like my fave 5, please give me a thumbs up. Please share the video. I will have the video for the wide receivers and tight ends, my top 5. Alright, but check it out. Coming soon. It should be up by tomorrow. I will have my fave 5 for week 2 for Sunday by Saturday. So check me out. Please subscribe. Y'all have a great day. Y'all be blessed. And I'll talk to you later.